So as we have been traveling somewhat slowly through this section, we see what we used to be, which is slaves to sin. And then we see what happened. Paul describes it like this: you became obedient from the heart to that form of teaching that has now shaped your lives, to that very gospel to which you have now been delivered. You've been handed over to it. And of course, Paul precludes all boasting. There's no way that we could look at becoming obedient from the heart as simply our own determination. And thus Paul begins that very verse with thanks be to God. It's the grace of God, and the result is that we've been set free from sin. And what have we become? We've become the slaves of righteousness. I've had this John MacArthur quote with me for 3 weeks now. I finally get to read it. MacArthur writes in really what ends up being one of my favorite books by John Slave. He writes, "Freedom in Christ, then, is not freedom to sin, but freedom from sin. Freedom to live as God intends in truth and holiness. The freedom of the Christian is not freedom to do what he or she wants, but freedom to obey God willingly, joyfully, naturally. After